I did think if I died, you know, there's so much I want to do. You know, I was out with a few mates and we got into a bit of like trouble with this other, you know, this other gang and that. I just know that, you know, some lads had come behind me and, you know, stabbed me twice in the ribs. I had a white top on, it was full of blood. Got turfed off to the hospital, you know, they said that I was, you know, I was inches away from dying. It was like by my artery, you know. One of the guys, he'd had army training, he had his fingers in my wound to stop the bleeding. I was asking, I was like saying, am I gonna die? Like, tell me, you know, if I'm gonna die, you know. And like, he wouldn't reply to me, and then when I was in the ambulance, the woman wouldn't reply, and I just kept asking everyone, am I gonna die, you know? At that point, you sort of do see your life flash a bit before your eyes, but, you know, I didn't die, you know. Fortunately, a lot of people don't have the luck to say things like that after an event like that. Going off to Brazil was, you know, I'm going to say one thing, it was tough. I knew what I was going there for. I was going there to be a piece of meat to the fighters there, and they were going to be my piece of meat, you know. It was do or die. Didn't speak the language, you know, it's the other side of the world. Brazil's such a big country, it's just like the MMA scene is just on fire, and I was one of them people, and now I go over there and, you know, they're looking up to me. People are, you know, wanting to be the next Darren Till, maybe, I don't know, but I'm happy I can say, yeah, I feel like I'm half Brazilian and they treat me as one of their own. That's an honour for me. But Brazil toughened me up a bit more than you know, than I already was.
The pride of Liverpool, England, Darren.
I want to accomplish what no one's ever accomplished before. You know, we all know what the story of Conor, and we know the story of like people like John Jones and George St. Pierre, you know, the great fighters and whatever. I want to go down as the best ever, and you know, that's the only thing I want. I want it more than anything. I want it more than I love my daughter. So you can see how like demented I am about this stuff. You sort of have to sit back and go, that's Dana White calling me the future. You know, there's millions of MMA fighters and he says I'm the future. It's ridiculous. I still rent a room in my uncle's house, a spare room, you know. I still have a bus pass yet because I had one when I was a kid and I've just never got rid of it. I think it's out of date, but I still use it on the bus, so, do you know. I just like the simple life. Listen, I love the qualities of life. I love a nice Rolex, a nice watch and nice shoes and whatever, but you take that all away from me, I'm just going to sit there and just not be arsed. I've got to this point, I'm only 25, and I'm not deluded. I believe I am the best fighter in the world. I've got the mindset that I really do want to hate the person across me. I don't want to just win, I want to hate him. Any guy in this world, if you put me in front of him and him in front of me, I will come out victorious. No one realises the calibre of what it's going to be like when that event comes to Liverpool. No one understands. When I beat my next opponent, if I beat my next opponent and the opponent after that, and I'm in talks for the title, I believe the title won't be held in Vegas or anywhere else. I believe they'll bring that dispute to Liverpool Anfield. 56,000 people will swarm into that stadium to see me. Forget about everything else. 200 years from now, they are going to speak Darren Till's name.